Hey guys, welcome to this awesome Tuesday. We're going to go live, haven't been live for a while. In this video, we're going to talk about digital marketing and strategies that will help you explode your business with a couple tricks, meaning consistency, things like that. Hey Joe, thanks for watching. So, hi Katie, thanks for joining in. Just giving this a few minutes for people to join in, and I'll get started. If you stick around till the end, I'm going to show you something really cool that came out today or recently if you use Instagram. So, if you do use Instagram for your business, type down in the comments that you are, and I'm going to show you something that's really cool at the end. So. Everybody that owns a business or that is a business, doing business, social media is a big deal. It doesn't matter if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, if it's on Snapchat or TikTok or whatever platform you're using. The crucial piece is that in order to get more business, you got to get more people to know who you are, know what you do, know what's going on in your business, know where to find you, and you need them to understand the value you're going to provide for them. And there's some simple steps to do that. I'm going to share all those in this video today. So thanks for joining in. Hey Taylor, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. The first thing, whether you're starting out as a brand new business or you are in a functioning business that you've been doing forever, the first thing you've got to do when it comes to getting more business or new clients is you've got to get their attention. And there's many ways to do that, but the more people that you get their attention, you basically are raising your hand saying, here I am, here's what we do, then they start to go down this funnel that will ultimately lead them to purchasing your product if that's what they want to do. The cool part that I've discovered about this is that when this is done correctly, and you can try this on for yourself as we walk through this, price is not an issue at the very end. But when it's done incorrectly and people are trying to basically say they're putting an ad out on Facebook and they're just putting out ads, hey, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. Well, that's very repelling and price does become an issue. People want more than they're going to get for their money. So this is going to be really cool, so stay tuned for a second. So the first thing you got to do is get their attention. How can you get people's attention? By putting really good content in front of them without a call to action trying to sell them something. So for example, if you're a real estate agent, that's a highly competitive arena. What's going to make you as a real estate agent stand out or be different? Well, you've got to put more attention or content out there that gives them value, showing them the value of your niche, showing them what you know. Through doing that, you're going to get their attention, especially if it's unique and different than what everybody else is doing. The other thing is you've got to pique their interest. So how do you pique their interests? By putting more content out there that not only gets their attention, but now they're interested because maybe they're starting to see what you're doing and they want to pay more attention. So now unconsciously or subconsciously, you've got their attention already. Now you're continuing to build their interest through being consistent and constantly putting good stuff out in front of them. Hey Sharon, thanks for joining in today. So after you pique their interest, then what happens is you're helping them build their desire or increase their desire to either hire you to work with them to buy your product or your service. And then once you've done the main three things, attention, interest, desire, then the last part is your client or customer or potential customer. They'll either take action or they'll purchase your product. So think about this for a second in your world. When a product or service got your attention, could be, I don't know, a new car maybe. You think about this and comment below if this makes sense. So something got your attention that you really, really, really wanted. It could be a trip, an adventure, anything. Then what happens is the more you're seeing that product, the more that you're learning about that product, the more you're learning about that destination, that location, the more your interest is piqued, and then simultaneously with consistency, your desire is increased and built. And once your desire meets a tipping point that you're going to take advantage of that opportunity, get that product, get that purchase, well then, like I said earlier in this video, price is not an option. It could be, for my golfer buddies like Taylor, it could be the most greatest brand new driver, and looking at it long enough over an amount of time and paying attention to it, once the desire is there, then price is a non-issue. Raise your hand, comment below if that makes any sense. So through digital marketing, there's some simple ways to do that. The first strategy to get people's attention is run a video views ad that talks about you, who you are, your product, your service, whatever that is, and put that out to thousands of people. So back in the 80s, when I owned a trucking company, just to give you an example, a half-page ad in the Yellow Pages was $3,500 to $5,000 a month, just for a half-page ad in the Yellow Pages. Well, today, to get in front of a whole bunch of people, or to put your message in front of people to see it, you can basically do that for pennies a day, utilizing Facebook or Instagram as to put a video view ad out in front of people. So let me explain that. A video view ad is basically just designed to put your video out in front of the people that you want to see that video, so that you can get their attention. And then the next step, once you've done that, you're building an audience within inside that have seen that video. In the meantime, you're creating a different audience of people that have watched a portion of your video. The next step in piquing their interest is to put an additional video or something about that product in front of that same group of people, so that they are consistently seeing your product. So you've got your initial video view video ad, and then you have a retargeted video ad only showing it to people that have seen your first video. Then the next step is helping build their desire. Now maybe in this video you're showing benefits or advantages of how this is going to help their life or solve their problem. And you again are going to put that video out in front of the people that have seen the first and second video. And the more they see that video, then and only then do you really have the ability to make an offer that's going to stick. So let me recap that really short. You run a video ad. You put it out in front of a targeted audience that you want to be your client. The next thing you do is you run a retargeting ad that's about your product or service, and you put that out in front of the people that have watched the first video. Then the second, after that, you're going to run a different video that talks more about the product, maybe some of the features and benefits, and you're going to put that video out in front of the groups that have seen the first two videos. Then after you've done that successfully, you'll have a pretty nice sized group of people that have seen your valuable content that's helping them solve their problems or do different things. Then you put an offer that's in line with those videos for someone to take advantage, or with a call to action for them to purchase your video, purchase your product, purchase your service, sign up for your coaching, business, or maybe you have a coaching program, or even if you're listing properties and selling houses, maybe then you have the ability to say, hey, when you're ready to be a real estate agent, I'm your guy. Hopefully this is making sense to everybody. If not, write some questions down in the comments. I'll answer them while we're on this live. And do me a favor, if you're watching this from a replay perspective, the live's over, just put the # and replay in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. So now here's the cool part. How many of you are using Instagram for business? Whether it's Instagram stories, Instagram TV, Instagram in general. Raise your hand, say hello if you are. So here's the coolest thing about Instagram. Instagram is a platform that you can only post to from a mobile device until now. So now there's a way inside Facebook, which is connected to Instagram, that you can post to your Instagram stories, or excuse me, an Instagram post, or using Instagram TV from a desktop, not just from a mobile device. The other thing that's really cool about this new feature, you'll be able to schedule your posts for a later time if you have a plan set up and a strategy set up to do that. So hopefully today's live gives you guys a lot of things to think about and helps you in your business to figure out some new ways to put out some ads and get more people knowing who you are so that they can buy your products and services, and ultimately you get more business. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys watching. And if you'd like, feel free to share this. Have a great day.